Hello, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm Slide, and today we have another Grand Arena. Before we get into it, I wanted to take a moment to update you guys on my account and show you how it's been progressing. If you'd like to skip right ahead to the Grand Arena, I always put chapters down in the bar below, so feel free to go ahead and skip ahead if this doesn't interest you. But it's about a 4-month-old account. I've finished Gear 12ing all of my Geonosians, and they've successfully completed the Wat Tambor mission. So be sure to check out that video. I'll put a card up in the corner if you want to check it out. But it feels pretty good to successfully complete that mission and to contribute those shards to the guild. I've also been working on my Darth Vader and gearing him up. Even after the nerf, I think he's still a really great character, and so I don't mind gearing him up and applying his Zetas. I'd like to take him up to relic level before I start working on my next project, which is probably going to be my Padme team. So I'll start, even as I'm working on my Darth Vader, I'm still applying pieces to these and gearing them up as I can. Just Darth Vader is my priority right now, but they're all slowly coming up. So yeah, the account is looking to be in pretty good shape. Also, I just unlocked the Shock T node in Fleet, which is great because then I can get access to Shock T and also B1 Battle Droid. So I'm starting to farm those characters up as well. So let's go ahead and get back into the Grand Arena. And to begin with, let's take a look at our opponent. Our opponent is Olvar Peterson, and this is going to be Division 11, the first round of Week 4 of 3v3. And he's got kind of a mismatch of characters for his arena team, but he's got some pretty well geared ones, like a Gear 12 Darth Vader with double Zetas. However, I looked at his speeds earlier, and they've only given him an additional 9 speed. So once again, we have a slow Vader on the enemy team, but he is really well geared, so we can't underestimate him. They've also got some other good characters, Gear 11 Boba Fett, Gear 12 Kylo Ren. So yeah, he's got quite a few characters here. He's got 1,100,000 GP. Meanwhile, I'm at like 800,000 GP, so once again, as with all of my Grand Arena so far, he has about a 300,000 GP advantage over me. But I still have a lot of confidence in my own roster to take these opponents on. In Fleet, he's got a Rebel squad. Nothing too threatening in here. He's kind of put development into all 3 of his capital ships. But yeah, not a real tremendous focus on Fleet, so I feel like I'll be okay in that department too. So let's go ahead, let's get into the battle arena and see what we're dealing with. To begin with, my defenses, as usual, is I've put my Geonosians on defense in front of Fleet, so I'm pretty certain that he won't be able to get through that. Behind that, I've put my Galactic Republic fleet, which isn't too great, but it's improving. And then in the front wall in the bottom zone, I put my typical Phoenix, which I expect him to be able to get through. And then behind that, I've got my slightly more threatening Jedi squad. And I've also been putting a little bit of development into Grandmaster Yoda, so he's getting a little bit more powerful each Grand Arena. For his defenses, we've got up in the top zone, he put down his Empire. So his best character, this double Zeta Gear 12 Darth Vader. Like I said, though, he's pretty slow. His modding isn't that fantastic. So I might be able to take my Darth Vader against his Darth Vader. And then in the bottom zone, we've got a Jedi team with Gear 11 Grandmaster Yoda. So he put down pretty heavy defenses. So he's not going to have a lot for offense, but it definitely creates a challenge for me to be able to get through these teams. But I think my strategy is I would like to try and take out the top team, because if I can take these 2 top zones, I know for sure I win. But to be honest, I don't think he's going to even be able to defeat my Jedi team, just because my Jedi have much better mods than any of his characters. So let me take a moment, let me think about what I want to do for teams, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. Against this Empire squad, I would like to see, just for the sake of experimenting, I would like to bring my own Darth Vader against his Darth Vader. This is going to be somewhat of a mismatch, though, because his Darth Vader is geared really well, but his mods are really bad. On the other hand, I have really good mods, but my gear isn't as high as his Darth Vader. So it's kind of a battle of which is more important, mods or gear. And that's kind of why I want to do it. So as you can see, my Darth Vader is only gear 8. I think that's gear 8 against a gear 12. That's a huge difference. But maybe my mods can help me to do this. I'm not sure. This might just be stupid, but I'm honestly more just hopeful it's going to make an interesting video to put an undergeared Empire squad against this. And the other character that I want to bring to this is this Grand Admiral Thrawn, level 60. I don't even know what gear that is, but he's a gear 6, I guess. I guess my Darth Vader is gear 9. But I guess my idea here is I think I'm going to outspeed them enough that Grand Admiral Thrawn, if I can land a fracture on his Vader, then from there I can just kill off the other two, control the match, and win. It's going to be amazing if I pull this off, but we'll try it. So I should go first, because I've got faster mods. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do Force Crush on these guys, apply debuffs. And we'll go ahead and do Merciless Massacre. Alright, I want to apply a ability block on Darth Vader, because I do not want him to Force Crush. I'll do an ability block on Palpatine, because I don't want him to Force Crush either. And I don't think this is going to get rid of him, but we got to try it, right? And we'll do another round of Force Crush. Cool. You'll notice on Darth Vader I put speed down, so I'm hoping through that Grand Admiral Thrawn's going to be able to take his turn before him and be able to fracture him. Let's get rid of Tarkin. Oh, we didn't get rid of him, but this will. So hopefully this will get stuns on everyone. Nice. Here we go. We get a chance to do that fracture on Vader. Actually, though, you know what? I think I just want to toss this over to Vader first. And let's do an ability block on Vader. Alright, so now we can fracture him, take him out of commission. Let's get rid of Palpatine. There we go. So this is a perfect example of how important modding is. This Darth Vader has a ton more gear than me, but thanks to my modding, I'm able to get the win. 54 banners, that's max banners. I feel very good about that win. And I think a well-deserved promotion to Rhodium there as well. So very cool. Collected the credits. Let's see what he put for fleets in the back. Alright, so he put down his Rebels, which is his best fleet. So 251,000. So I can't... This is not a fleet that I can just bring in weak stuff. I need to make sure I actually beat this. Fortunately, I've got my best offensive squad to take it on. And I don't think there's any point in adding any of those other reinforcements because they're not leveled up very well. So I'll just bring my Geos in, and I think just because of the amount of synergy between these ships, I think I should be able to beat his fleet. The big threat on his squad is definitely this Darth Vader, because remember, it is gear 12. We'll put some ability blocks if they land. We didn't get any, but that's alright. Okay, I would like to take out the Vader here with Spy's Surprise Shot. Alright, he's gone. Alright, we'll go ahead and get rid of these others. I'm expecting he's going to bring in Ghost as his reinforcement. But by then, I'll have destroyed enough of his ships that it won't really matter too much. Alright, here comes Ghost. Oh, I'm surprised. It's actually Slave 1. Which I hear they're changing the name to Fire Spray now. I don't know how you guys all feel about that. I've always known it as Slave 1, so adjusting to a new name might be a little bit of an adjustment. curious what they call it in the new Boba Fett TV show coming up. There we go. Got rid of his fleet. 59 banners. Not great banners. We didn't get full protection. We lost full health on one of the units, but felt pretty good about that because those were his best ships. He didn't leave a garbage defense for ships. He probably knew he wouldn't get to my ships because I put my Geonosians up front. All right, so now let's go ahead and move down south. So he's put his Jedi, and this is once again a pretty threatening team. I think I've already won the Grand Arena because there's no way he's going to get through my Geonosians. And I have just more banners than him. But we'll do our best to clear this. Let me think here. Let me take a moment and think what I want to do. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is, once again, this is a little bit of an experiment, but we get to do that because we've already won the Grand Arena. I'm going to bring in my Boba Fett with Spy and Sunfac. And the reason I'm doing this is that Bastila Shan, with her rally ability, she applies a bunch of buffs to another team member. And Geonosian Spy loves that because his Silent Strike, he does a lot more damage for each buff that's dispelled when he uses that. So I'm hoping we can get a big, huge hit from Geonosian Spy. This might be a little bit iffy. This is, once again, a very threatening team. But we'll see what we can do. So I think they're just all going to resist this. But we'll do it anyways because it gives us... Well, that was really pointless, honestly, but that's alright. I'm just going to wait for the Silent Strike. I want Bastila Shan to take her turn and do her ability. Oh man, actually this will get rid of Ezra. The only reason I'm kind of hesitant is I may have needed to save that for Grandmaster Yoda. But hopefully we'll get another Silent Strike soon enough. So we can dispel all those buffs with Sunfac's basic. Alright, maybe we can get some damage over times. That's going to increase the damage for a Silent Strike. And the cool thing about Spy is that all of his abilities ignore Foresight. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Should I go for the Silent Strike? Be nice to get Yoda out. Ooh. Let's try it. Not enough. We did a big chunk of damage, though. Yeah, I've got a pretty tanky Sunfac. So I think I can take quite a few hits from Yoda. Alright, so let's do this. We should get... Yeah, there we go. We got a expose on Yoda. Let's go just dispel that. Alright, death from above. Another hit. Okay. My Boba Fett isn't really well geared. I'd actually like to save those buffs on Yoda, because then the Silent Strike will do more damage. So let's just do a basic over on her. And this will get rid of Yoda. Oh man, I was so confident, like, oh, that's gonna get rid of Yoda, but it definitely did not. Oh no. This, you know, I was too cocky on that. I think I could have gotten through that. But that's alright. Tell what, we'll bring in my Padme's team and we'll see if we can clean it up. Yeah, they get that the protection back at the beginning of this. Let's get buffs up. Ouch. Let's go ahead and do Cunning Plan. Alright, we can dispel those buffs on Yoda. Big hit from him. Okay. Hopefully this will get rid of Yoda. Nice. Okay. Bastila Shan by herself is not too big of a threat. So we should be able to clean this up. Nice. Okay, cool. It wasn't a very clean win. Took 2 attempts at it, But hey, I'll take it because I get those credits. We'll see what's on his back wall. I'm guessing he doesn't have much on his back wall because he already put really strong defenses there. All right, so he put, wow, he's got nothing for offense. He saved nothing. So he's gonna get, I can guarantee you, he'll get this zone and that's it. If that, I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll get stuck on that too. But let's try and clear this last group. I'm really down to the garbage at the end here. I don't have any synergy here between these, so I'm just gonna bring him in. What's 5's leadership? Does he have anything? Oops, let's see here. So the other allies gain half that amount. That's the best we can do for any kind of leadership. That's gonna synergize with these guys. Let's try it. All right. I guess it would be nice if we could get rid of Sabine. All right. We're not doing too much damage here. Oh man, I was hoping to they've got that counter chance, which is really, really annoying. There we go. We got the daze on her though, so now she can't counter. Stun? No. We're getting really unlucky with not getting anything to land here. I would love to get Sabine out. She's kind of the only threat. I'm not too worried about these other two. Oh man. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a loss. That's alright. I didn't necessarily expect us to be able to win that. Hey guys, so I actually spoke too soon. We took one more attempt at the final battle with some of our leftovers, and we brought in our General Kenobi, who's really undergeared, Jango Fett, and Mace Windu, who's also very undergeared, and brought them in to see if they could maybe clean up the last zone here. And I wasn't expecting this. I didn't think they'd be strong enough to take this on, but never will I ever underestimate my General Kenobi ever again, because they actually did a pretty good job of taking this team on. So I'll go ahead and just let this play out. Like I said, I'll never underestimate this group again. But yeah, we got a full clear, so it felt pretty good to get that win. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I, as always, appreciate the likes and subscribes. It really helps the channel to grow. So thanks again for watching.